Hey everybody, welcome back to Better Know a Highway, a series where we look at the interstates of America, one road at a time. In this episode of Better Know a Highway, we take a look at one of the shorter routes in the American West, Interstate 17. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video for a bonus look at another shorter highway as well. And since this is a shorter video, we'll have a short intro, so just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out the VRT Discord, link is below, and if you want to support the channel, you can join as a member by clicking the join button below, and I definitely appreciate that. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Interstate 17 is a north-south oriented intrastate highway fully located in the state of Arizona. It serves as a connector route between the cities of Phoenix and Flagstaff, and runs for a total of 146 miles. Starting at the southern terminus, I-17 begins at a junction with the transcontinental running I-10 towards the southeastern part of the capital city of Phoenix. This T-style junction also takes place just outside Sky Harbor International Airport, which I-10 connects directly to just to the north. Also of note, I-17 runs concurrent with US Route 60 through much of the city. A long spanning roadway, 60 runs across most of the country as well as most of the state of Arizona. Heading initially in a due west direction, 17 skirts the south side of the city core with downtown visible right nearby. After roughly 4 miles, the highway makes a sharp turn to the north and orients itself to its primary direction. Still hugging the outer edge of downtown Phoenix, it's not too long until 17 has a major junction with I-10 once again, with the latter highway now running east to west. These junctions create a box-shaped beltway that wraps around the downtown area with numerous exits leading to nearby local city streets. After this second junction, 17 continues north and soon heads into the suburban cities of the Valley of the Sun. Just to the north, 17 has a complex and heavily trafficked exit where US 60 parts ways and heads to the northwest on a surface street level. This route leads travelers to the nearby city of Glendale, as well as other dense suburban areas further along. Many miles of densely populated terrain follow, while 17 keeps on a nearly due north path, passing numerous smaller cities, as well as major shopping centers and industrial parks. Eventually, the highway begins to see population decrease, slightly at first, but followed soon after by a steep drop-off, resulting in I-17 passing through nearly uninhabited desert after only a relatively short distance. Now at the mercy of these rugged lands, 17 weaves its way through numerous valleys and across open desert plain. Soon after, the highway begins a long and mostly gradual climb upward in elevation. As it does so, it passes into different climate regions and eventually reaches the high desert terrain. Several smaller settlements do exist along the way, with 17 being the only major connection they have to other areas, places such as Black Canyon City and Cordes Lakes. As 17 approaches another settlement called Casa Verde, it also makes a slight turn to the northeast as it passes through a smaller mountain range and into the nearby city, as well as a crossing of the Verde River. Still running in a northeast direction as it passes through more harsh lands, 17 soon reaches one of the most interesting places along its short route when it enters the Sedona area. This eccentric city is known for its amazing red rock formations that surround it, which attracts many tourists year-round, with I-17 serving as an easy and major route of travel. Now past the Sedona area, the final stretch of I-17 is a straight and upward climb to its last location, the city of Flagstaff. As it approaches from the south, 17 first passes directly next to the city's airport, with an exit connecting to it, followed not long after by a final major junction, this one with another transcontinental spanning route, I-40. 17 never actually reaches the downtown area of Flagstaff, however, and is connected to it by Arizona State Route 89A, as well as other local routes, which all head further north. I-17, however, terminates at the aforementioned junction with I-40, and thus ends its very modest 146-mile run. Now, as promised at the beginning of the video, we're going to take an extra look at another short interstate highway, Interstate 19, which is also located entirely within the state of Arizona. Running in a north to south orientation through mostly empty desert terrain, the highway stretches for a distance of only 102 miles. A unique feature of this highway I-19 is the only interstate in the country that has metric units on its signage, using meters and kilometers to measure distance. The highway, however, still uses miles per hour on speed signs. The northern terminus of I-19 is at an oblique junction with Interstate 10 within the southern half of the city of Tucson. As I-10 heads north towards Phoenix, I-19 makes a straight shot south and very quickly leaves the populated region and enters the vast desert of southern Arizona. Although the climate is hot and dry, there are settlements along the way, places like Green Valley and Tubac, as well as a narrow strip of fertile agricultural lands and even golf courses. Curving slightly west and then back to the east again, 19 stays on its primary southern direction the entire length, and eventually, after many miles of desert driving, the highway reaches the dual cities of Nogales and the US-Mexican border. 19 approaches the smaller US version of the city and stays generally to the west, with a sharp turn back to the east just before ending next to the downtown area, and less than a mile from the major port of entry that crosses the border and leads to the larger Mexican city of Nogales. This final intersection marks the southern terminus of I-19 and officially ends its short 102-mile trek. Well, that will be it for this brief edition of Better Know a Highway. Hope you enjoyed and learned a little something along the way, as always. And hey, before you go, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to check out the VRT Discord. Link is below in the description. And if you want to support this channel and help me make more videos like this, you can sign up as a member today for just $2.99 a month. And I want to send a big shout out to all my members. Thank you so much for your continued support. You really do make this all possible. So thank you to you. And if you want to join these awesome people, you can sign up below. Now lastly, I recently ran a poll on my community page asking viewers which highway they would rather see featured in these last few episodes coming up. The choice was between Interstate 11 and Interstate 16, and as you can see here, I-16 won by one single vote. Amazing. So, that means, up next, Interstate 16. And I'll see you then.